The wife was shocked to discover that the one suffering from depression was not her son but her husband. After seeing the medicine her husband had been taking, she finally believed that everything was true. Suddenly she found a document folder in the drawer. Inside were all the tickets from her past violin concerts. It turned out that throughout their 5 years of marriage, her husband had bought a ticket to every concert she performed, so she immediately called her husband's assistant. She asked why her husband had bought tickets to all of her concerts, but she had never seen him at any of them. The assistant said the boss had never attended any of the concerts because her husband was afraid she would be unhappy if she saw him there, so he kept every ticket instead. After learning the truth, the wife burst into tears. The assistant asked if she had argued with the boss because she met her ex-boyfriend. Only then did the wife realize that her husband had already known she had met her ex-boyfriend. Thinking back to what had just happened, she finally understood why her husband had reacted so strongly. Later she found a letter inside the folder, and it had been written by her husband. It turned out that he had been in love with her for 12 years, but she had never known about it. The first time he saw her was at a high school violin concert. He completely fell in love with her the moment he saw her, but at that time he was poor and lacked confidence. He believed they would never cross paths in this lifetime. Unexpectedly, 10 years later, he met the woman he had loved for so many years again at a banquet. It was also the first time he had ever been so close to her. When she noticed that his clothes had been soaked with water, she took the initiative to hand him a handkerchief. Then she ran toward her boyfriend at the time. After that, every time he saw her he wanted to greet her, but because of his deep insecurity he always gave up in the end. Perhaps fate took pity on a man who loved her so deeply, so it gave him a chance to get close to her. He used a huge amount of money to save her father's company from bankruptcy, and the woman was forced to marry him. So on the first day of their marriage they played a game together. That was the day his 12-year secret love finally came true. When the wife read this, she cried and blamed her husband for being so foolish. Only then did she realize he had loved her for so many years, so she immediately ran downstairs and hugged him tightly. Then she asked why he had never told her about his illness. At that moment the husband could no longer hold back his tears. Afterwards she took him to a concert hall and performed a piece just for him. It was the very first piece he had heard when he first met her. For all those years she had been performing for everyone else, but now she wanted to perform only for him.